just take a knee in this crochet. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And they've been stacking up dubs because of their running back. Like, they don't make any bones about it. They're going to hand him the football. They're going to try to make him get the football in as many ways. They'll be a little bit creative, but it's his touches. It's his ability to make people miss. It's his ability to hit home runs that makes this whole thing go, Palmer.
He was like, honestly, we thought this guy was going to be good coming into the year. We didn't expect him to be this good, though. And I think watching the film really got the attention of our defense.
Snags it, and there's running room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Straight ahead, it's Rook. Plows through the defense. Spins away from one. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Back to throw, it's Potter. Rush is on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
The fake and wants to throw. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So Virginia Tech's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the big junior transfer at tight end. 2 of his 4 catches in their last win went for touchdowns.
Well, one of the big wins for this football team and this fan base this offseason, David, was going to the portal and bringing this guy in to help the passing attack. They knew he was going to be able to stretch defenses and make explosive plays, catching the ball, and that's exactly what we've seen early this year. He has completely flipped the script. He's taken this offense to a different level. It'll be fun to watch what he does today.
And, man, how exciting is it now to have your playmaker? You worry about how a guy comes in sometimes as a transfer, how he meshes with his teammates, play to the field. Heck of a start for this young man.
First and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The screen, he can go. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh setter down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Rides to the back. Pass to 6. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Baker. Had to force that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more when you got a guy that fast, but, man, that's probably one he wants back.
Second and long here. Looks as if he's going to run it.
This QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Keeps it on the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
Well, after that touchdown, the crowd here at Lane Stadium is absolutely going crazy. This is one of the great environments and best fan bases in all of college football. Exit light, enter night.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's Potter. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their...
Going to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Overton. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Baker. Turns it upfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
From the gun, it's Baker. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Out wide left, it's Overton. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sells the run, looking to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. His way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them.
Goes high to pull it in. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They're all over him. Being chased. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
To the air, it's Potter. Back's got it on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And he avoids the sack.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Left side is Hawkins. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Going to try to get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their 3rd and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Baker. Here comes the heat. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Charlotte 49ers. And it's Ole Miss with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and Payne Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with the Hokies head coach at the half. He told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Reese?
Holly, thank you.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Moving out to the right. He's got it. Breaks into the open. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Brown. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Snags it, and he's open. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Man, it's players over plays, and then like find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outscore.
Caught! They will score! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. After the defense just gave up a touchdown, they really need to put something together on this drive. Hits inside, it's Roach. Hard running there. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Moving the pocket, it's Potter. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Monarchs have this offense rolling.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. Well, that's a great start to this second half.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Roach. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Motion from the wide receiver. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Monarchs go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Looking for space, it's Roach. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Potter. A shot toward the end zone. Going for the touchdown, couldn't make the connection, but this flag will be against the defense. So the offense gets an... First down after the roughing the passer penalty. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Johnson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So they get the ball back after that turnover, and that might well have been the final nail in the coffin for this one. Makes the quick grab. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Backed up in their own end, just find some breathing room. They go to the wide receiver screen. Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. The Hokies will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The run inside. It's Roach.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the air, it's Potter. Just barely got rid of it.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Smashes through the tackle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
Touchdown, ODU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. First play of this drive. Fires left. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Going the other way, and he's got room.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Great place to start for this offense.
Getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the...
Looking long. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Oh, a double pass. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to...
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Finds the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Looking downfield, it's Potter. Look out! And down he goes.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
They were all over it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Direct snap. It's Overton. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.